begin our lesson, let us consider the following questions. What did you learn about Christopher Columbus in your native country? Why do people want to travel to America? Why did you come to the United States? Let's get familiar and learn how to spell the following words. Colonists. C-O-L-O-N-I-S-T-S. Crops. C-R-O-P-S. Discover. D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R. Native. N-A-T-I-V-E. Practice. P-R-A-C-T-I-C-E. Reach. R-E-A-C-H. Sailors. S-A-I-L-O-R-S. Settle. S-E-T-T-L-E. Spice. S-P-I-C-E. Silk. S-I-L-K. Tobacco. T-O-B-A-C-C-O. This lesson will cover important people and events from the past. The important people will be Christopher Columbus, the Pilgrims, and the Native Americans. The important events will be the discovery of the Americas, the establishment of the first English colony, gaining religious freedom, and the first Thanksgiving. The questions for this lesson are: why did the Pilgrims come to America? What is the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America? Who helped the Pilgrims in America? What holiday was celebrated for the first time by the American colonists? Christopher Columbus wanted to go to Asia to find gold and silk and spices, but it took a long time to travel from Europe to Asia by land. He wanted to find a shorter way to get to Asia. Christopher Columbus thought he could get to Asia by sailing westward across the Atlantic Ocean. Spain gave Columbus sailors and 3 ships to sail to Asia. On October 12, 1492, Columbus reached an island in the Caribbean Sea. Columbus thought it was India, so he called the people who lived on the islands Indians. Later, people from Europe realized that Columbus had come to a place they did not know about. We now call this land the Americas. We call the people who lived in the islands of the Caribbean Sea American Indians or Native Americans. Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. Around 1600, many people began coming from other countries to live in what is now the United States. The people lived in colonies. A colony is an area under control of a distant country and is often settled by people from that country. The first permanent English colony was founded in 1607 at Jamestown, Virginia. In Jamestown, Virginia, John Smith's life was saved by the Native American princess Pocahontas. In Jamestown, the colonists grew tobacco for England. The history of the second permanent English colony is more recognized. In 1620, the Pilgrims traveled to America from Europe on a ship called the Mayflower. They were not free to practice their religion in England. The Pilgrims came to North America to gain religious freedom. They formed the colony of Plymouth, Massachusetts. The first year at Plymouth was very difficult. They were sick and hungry. Many died. Native Americans helped the Pilgrims to hunt and plant crops. In 1621, the Pilgrims had enough food to eat. They had big festivity to give thanks. They invited the Native Americans to a dinner festivity. Now this holiday, celebrated for the first time by American colonists, is called Thanksgiving. It takes place on the fourth Thursday in November. To test what you just learned in the Pilgrims video chapter lesson, be sure to play our interactive activities that follow the lesson.